Delmarva Coast, we know we can't do a lot without our lifeguards. Not only are the Delmarva Coast lifeguards amazing, but they are extremely talented. So to tell us more, we have Ron and Derek with us. You both are well versed in the lifeguarding world, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Perfect. So first, could you just both tell us a little bit about your background?
I've been lifeguarding since 1984. I did it 10 years full-time, and then for the last 30, I've been mostly part-time, and just continue to get out there every single day.
Fantastic. What about you?
I started in 1989 with the Rehoboth Beach Patrol, went 16 years full-time, had a little break and came back 3 years ago. I'm a chief with the Rehoboth Beach Patrol and manage their competitions. And for both of us, we both have daughters that are on our respective beach patrols, so that's something special for Ronnie and myself.
Definitely special. That's incredible. And I know I just mentioned not too long ago, of course, lifeguards on the Delmarva Coast, very talented. That's because we're going to talk about the Lifeguard Nationals today. Sussex County as a whole did pretty well. Tell us a little bit about the competition and how you all fared.
They did awesome. Top down, we had 112 people, something like that. And so to have that many participants, says a lot about the agencies that we've got here in Delaware.
When you're getting ready for nationals, for the competition, what leads up to it? What kind of prep goes on? And then take us through kind of the day of the competition, if you don't mind.
So with Sussex County Licensing Association, we hold season-long agency tournaments. So each agency will put on their own individual tournament. We all come together Monday nights, Thursday nights, from Ocean City all the way up to Delaware State Park's Cape Henlopen. And that is the basis to establish our foundation. We have Mid-Atlantic Regionals in Rehoboth in the middle of July, and that provides regional competition from New York down to Virginia. Our lifeguards start to see where they might place on a higher level. From that competition, we start to get our national teams together, which agency can send how many guards, doing what competitions, and of course, the primary goal is to safeguard our beaches, and then we allow who we can to go. This year, fortunately, the nationals were down in Virginia Beach, so fairly close. We could let more go, and a lot of patrols actually did a rotation. So maybe a guard was competing for day one and day two, came back home, a few other guards went back down.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yes.
And so second place, which is incredible because you're competing against groups all over the country. And what I love is that Sussex County, like you mentioned, competes as a whole. It's not just the Bethany or the Rehoboth Beach Patrol. You're coming together to represent Southern Delaware and taking home second place. Tell us the biggest competition, maybe competition-wise, or other states that were there.
Yep.
Yeah, well, first off, these athletes, they're just incredible.
Yeah.
So to be able to go and compete against some of these agencies that are professional lifeguards year-round, like Florida and California, and to be able to compete and hold our own against those, and in some of the events, Sussex County really dominated, particularly the run events. We did super well, but it's just a great experience for all these kids, and they're so talented and they work so hard to get there. It's just it's a pleasure to see, particularly for somebody like me and like Derek, who've been around forever. And I was telling Derek as we walked in, I was at on the first team that Delaware ever sent to the Nationals in 1986, and we sent 5 people.
Oh my gosh.
So to be able to send 112 this year, and to see how well they all competed, and also they came together and got along really well, which is, there's always been a friendly rivalry, but to see these guys support each other from patrol to patrol, it's a friendly competition, but at the end of the day, we get to come there to the Nationals and support each other.
Right.
And so that was a pleasure to see for me.
So the big patrols that we competed against, LA County, who has won all but, I believe, 3 national championships since the start of it.
Wow.
The other patrols to win were California State Parks and Monmouth County 2 times. So they're a powerhouse, and this year it was the first time that we finished ahead of them. They got 3rd place. As Ronnie said, powerful teams from Florida, and then New Jersey.
Wow.
And so each year we keep on creeping up. We have one more goal, We'll get it at some point. Didn't
Yes.
happen this year, but we're very proud of what we did.
And I love what you mentioned too, because I didn't even think about that. You have these, of course, we're a beach town, but you really have these beach states, right? California is not a seasonal town like a lot of the Delaware coast is. So that's great that we're seasonal. We beat these year-round lifeguards. Kind of makes you real proud to be a Sussex Countyan, if you will.
Oh, for sure.
Great. And you mentioned you were on the first team. We have in our presence too, you corrected me, the second oldest lifeguard in Sussex
The
right
second
now.
oldest, yes.
That's really cool.
Well, actually, the third, if you. So the third.
Okay,
We'll go with the third.
Either way, it's a flex. So tell us just what keeps you in lifeguarding, what keeps motivating you?
Well, I love it. I just love getting out there with the kids. It keeps me young. And 5 years ago, my daughter started with the Bethany Beach Patrol. So I was kind of winding down a little bit, thinking maybe this was going to be it. But when she joined, I said, well, I'm going to have to go and give it another go. And every year she just keeps asking me to, one more year, Dad, one more year. And so, I guess as long as she keeps asking me, I'll keep coming back.
You're like the LeBron James of Sussex County lifeguarding. Yeah, that's really cool. Amazing. Well, thank you both so much, and congratulations to the whole team. We're going to get next year first place. I can feel it.
That'll be all right.
Yes, definitely.
We're going down to Texas.
Oh, is that where it is?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. All right, so Texas next year. Do you have a date already?
It's at the same time next year.
Okay.
So, yep, it's the first weekend in August.
All right, training starts now, huh?
Already started.
All right, sounds good. We're looking forward to it. So we'll talk to you guys hopefully next year when we have you back to celebrate your #1 win. But make sure if you see a lifeguard out, give them a little congratulations and a thank you, of course, for getting second place. But right now, though, just don't go anywhere because we have more Coast Life heading your way.